In Galatians chapter 1:18, Acts 26:17, Ephesians chapter 3 verse 8, it all says Paul as he was called to preach to the Gentiles. How do you think the Jewish community or his contemporary Jewish Christians in Israel would have reacted to his message and letters in his era? Were they able to identify when they hear or read his message as his letters and messages were for Gentiles?
Response to Paul from his contemporary Jews, well, that is very clear in Acts of the Apostles. They opposed him. Many of them, not all, many of them opposed them. And even Paul's own letters prove that, many have turned hostile towards him and had a very hostile attitude towards his mission. The reasons may be many, or we can say different reasons, but the response in itself was negative from many of them. The reason may be that some of them thought that their privileges are taken away from them and given out to somebody else and who don't deserve it. So Paul's experience and understanding of Christ in Acts chapter 9, what he had, and the revolutionary change that took place in him was not understandable to many. But many others understood the same thing. And that is what the problem we find in Acts chapter 15 and Galatians 2 also in some sense. Even Barnabas, who went with Paul, when he sees some people coming from Jerusalem, he steps alongside Peter and differentiates. That is an indication that hostility was there, and Barnabas, along with Peter, succumbed to that social pressure. But Paul stood bold and faced it. So response was negative from them. Many, not all.